Power is not measured by speeches or titles, but by how far a leader must go to stay alive. Around the world, the most powerful heads of state move behind layers of secrecy, technology, and paranoia. This video breaks down how 5 global leaders protect themselves, and what that protection reveals about how they truly rule. Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un is not protected like a head of state. He's protected like a state secret. Every movement he makes is designed to be unreadable. When he travels, there is never a single route, never a single vehicle, and never a single aircraft. Multiple convoys move at the same time. Decoy trains roll across the country. Aircraft take off without him on board. The objective is simple. No one should ever be certain where he actually is. His motorcades are among the most distinctive in the world. A heavily armored Mercedes Maybach leads the formation, surrounded by hand-selected bodyguards trained to run at full speed for long distances. These men are not ceremonial. They are positioned to physically shield him with their bodies if necessary. This is not symbolism, it is protocol. Air travel is deliberately limited. Kim relies on an aging Soviet-era aircraft, not for comfort, but for control. The plane is equipped with countermeasures, signal disruption systems, and is often accompanied by other aircraft acting as decoys. Speed is not his priority. Unpredictability is. The paranoia extends far beyond transportation. Food is tested immediately before consumption. Cutlery is sterilized in his presence. Even his chefs are kept uninformed until minutes before meals are prepared. Every individual who works near him is vetted across multiple generations. Loyalty is not assumed. It is constantly audited. Kim's residences are equally elusive. He is believed to maintain more than a dozen private compounds across North Korea, many of which are absent from public maps. These locations include underground tunnels, reinforced bunkers, and private rail connections. Some compounds are designed to function autonomously with independent power, water, and security systems. What makes this system remarkable is its cost. Estimates suggest hundreds of millions of dollars are spent annually on Kim Jong-un's personal security. This exists alongside chronic power shortages and food insecurity affecting the general population. The contrast is extreme and intentional. In Kim Jong-un's world, visibility equals vulnerability. He does not travel through his country, he disappears inside it. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is not protected by guards alone. He is protected by a system that edits reality before he enters it. When Xi appears in public, nothing is left to chance. Entire streets are cleared hours in advance. Traffic is frozen, buildings are locked down. Civilians are instructed where to stand, where not to look, and sometimes not to appear at all. What looks like calm order is the result of massive preemptive control. His security operates through China's Central Security Bureau, an elite force that does not simply react to threats. It prevents them from existing. Crowds are scanned using facial recognition systems connected to national databases. Individuals flagged as unstable, unpredictable, or politically sensitive are removed long before Xi arrives. Technology plays a central role. Drones monitor airspace. Surveillance systems analyze body temperature, movement patterns, and behavioral anomalies. The goal is not just to detect weapons, but intent. Suspicion alone is enough to trigger intervention. Even nature is managed. During major political events, cloud seeding operations are reportedly used to ensure clear skies. Weather, like risk, is controlled. The image of stability is never allowed to crack. Access to Xi himself is extremely limited. His doctors, chefs, translators, and aides undergo deep background checks, psychological screening, and loyalty assessments that can span generations. Staff rotation is frequent. Familiarity is considered a weakness. Inside Zhongnanhai, the sealed leadership compound in Beijing, protection is invisible rather than ostentatious. Signal jammers, hardened walls, and closed digital networks isolate him from both physical and informational threats. There is no casual communication. Everything is filtered. Estimates suggest China spends close to $1 billion annually on leadership protection and surveillance infrastructure tied directly to Xi and the senior party elite. This is not driven by fear alone. It is strategic. Xi Jinping's security does more than keep him safe. It reinforces a message. The leader does not adapt to reality. Reality adapts to the leader. Mohammed bin Salman. Mohammed bin Salman doesn't just protect himself, he turns security into a display of authority. As the de facto ruler of Saudi Arabia, MBS operates inside a system where loyalty is constantly measured, monitored, and enforced. His protection is not limited to bodyguards or armored convoys. It is an ecosystem built on surveillance, data, and psychological pressure. His motorcades are among the most advanced in the world. Armored Rolls-Royce and Mercedes limousines equipped with biometric access, signal jammers, drone countermeasures, and rotating routes designed to be impossible to predict. Vehicles are swapped frequently. Patterns are intentionally broken. Inside his palaces, cameras do not simply record, they analyze. AI-assisted systems track movement, facial expressions, and physiological changes. Guards, aides, and staff are monitored in real time. A raised pulse, hesitation, or abnormal behavior is logged. Loyalty is not assumed, it is quantified. Some of his private residences, particularly near the Red Sea and Neom Zone, are rumored to function more like fortified command centers than homes. Facial recognition checkpoints, restricted zones, and layered perimeters turn entire estates into sealed environments. Costs are estimated in the hundreds of millions of dollars. After the Jamal Khashoggi affair, security protocols escalated dramatically. Staff vetting intensified. Access narrowed. Internal monitoring increased. The message was clear. Proximity to power is conditional and fragile. Unlike leaders who hide behind secrecy, MBS often chooses visibility. Drones overhead, armed units in view, convoys that look intentionally excessive. His security is part of the signal. It communicates dominance, deterrence, and control. Even his luxury assets reinforce this image. His super yacht, reportedly valued around $500 million, includes missile detection systems, secure communications, and restricted access zones. It is not leisure. It is mobile sovereignty. Mohammed bin Salman's protection strategy sends one message above all others. Power is not something you defend quietly. It is something you project. Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin doesn't rely on visibility for power. He weaponizes uncertainty. Unlike most world leaders, Putin's protection strategy is built on one principle: no one should ever be certain where he is, when he moves, or who is near him. His security is not just defensive, it is psychological. At the core of this system stands the Federal Protective Service, the FSO. With a budget estimated well above $2 billion per year, the FSO operates almost independently from the rest of the Russian state. Even high-ranking officials often do not know Putin's exact location. When he travels, multiple convoys move simultaneously, all armored, all identical. Only one carries the real president. Decoys are not occasional, they are standard protocol. Routes change minutes before departure. Schedules are deliberately vague. Inside official residences and government buildings, trust is minimal. Staff are rotated constantly. Chefs, cleaners, technicians. No one stays long enough to become familiar. Meals are tested. Glasses are replaced. Putin is known to avoid physical contact whenever possible. His digital footprint is equally controlled. Communications run through isolated military-grade networks with minimal metadata. No spontaneous appearances, no unplanned moments. Every image released is deliberate. Western intelligence agencies have reported situations where Putin appeared to be in multiple locations within the same 48-hour window. Not holograms. Logistics, decoys, and misinformation operating at state scale. Confusion is the shield. Even luxury is subordinated to security. Residences function as fortified compounds with underground structures, restricted zones, and layered surveillance. Some are believed to be connected by protected transport routes. Others, officially, do not exist. Putin's greatest defense is not armor or weapons. It is the inability to know where power physically resides. You cannot target what you cannot locate. And in Putin's system, Uncertainty is absolute control. Volodymyr Zelensky, power under constant fire. Volodymyr Zelensky is the only leader on this list governing from inside an active war zone. His power isn't displayed through palaces or luxury convoys, but through constant movement and calculated exposure. Since the first strikes on Kyiv, Zelensky's exact location is never stable. He rotates between bunkers, basements, hardened government buildings, and mobile command centers. Even senior officials often don't know where he will sleep the same night. This uncertainty is intentional. It neutralizes drones, assassins, and intelligence leaks. His protection blends elite Western training and Ukrainian military discipline. British and NATO-trained units rotate continuously. Convoys are layered with decoys. Routes change minutes before departure. Mobile jammers can shut down entire districts digitally, cutting drones and signals instantly. Unlike other leaders, Zelensky doesn't hide behind visible luxury. His security is functional, fast, and lethal. Armored SUVs, underground evacuation routes, encrypted satellite communications, and rapid extraction protocols are always live. Every appearance is a risk, but also a message. Power that refuses to disappear. That's the paradox. While others protect themselves through invisibility, Zelensky protects Ukraine by being seen, on the condition that no one can predict where he'll be next. Zelensky closes this list in a unique way, not with secrecy, palaces, or technological excess, but with exposure turned into strategy. His power isn't built on distance from danger, but on mastering it in real time. If you want more deep dives into power, influence, and the hidden systems behind global elites, explore the other videos on the channel.